Well, hey there, Thursday. Yes. You see how it took me a second? Thursday. Is it? Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm fairly confident I'm right about that. What's up, Thursday? How's everybody feeling today? Yeah, Nikki, get in here, girl. Get in here. There's Gina. What's up, sister? Debbie's here. Oh, I missed you being live with us yesterday, Debbie. I did. It's noticeable when you're not in here with us. What's up, Jessie? How was your glow party, girl? Jessie's like mom of the year. She had a full-on glow party just for her kids, her and her husband, because the kids usually get a glow party at the end of the school year and they didn't get it. Jessie, you're definitely out momming me right now. What's up, Isis? Yes, Kara. Yes, Jessica. I see your hearts, Nikki. Well. It's the girl squad today. Yeah. Us ladies know. We know the importance of meditation. Yeah, we know what it does for us. And I think maybe because we're such warriors, we probably need it more than the gents do. All right, the air is clear. Man, that smells good. I just wish I could share this with you soon. Very, very soon. All right, girls, let me do a quick check-in. Hey, Jessie. Who's got it? Who bought it? This book is changing my perspective in ways that make me so uncomfortable that all I can do is keep reading it. Because I like walking into that discomfort. Change doesn't happen when I get comfortable. Change happens when I don't. And so it talks about walking through your pain, walking through your discomfort, and wonder, are the choices you're making because you're listening to your inner voice, or the choices you're making because you've been told you should make that? So who has it? Hey, Robin. Kara, I know you said you got it. I'm wondering if you've started reading it yet. If you do not have this book, My Warriors, please get on Amazon when we are done here and order it. Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Hey, Debbie, we are going to do, I always joke, this book does not deserve a book club. This book deserves a workshop. Like, it's that good. And it will be for the girls. It'll be the girl squad doing it. But we need everybody to order it so that we can read it first and then we can apply it through the workshop. Because it's one thing to read it and be like, yeah, no, I can relate to that. It's another thing to read it and say, how can I apply this to my life? Especially the parts that make you feel uncomfortable. Hey, Amber. Ivana's here. So I'm just curious of those of you who have it, if you've started it, what do you think? How's it making you feel? Is it resonating with you, or are you like, I've always been untamed? So the workshop will probably happen, I'm guessing, late June, early July. I want to make sure everybody has time to get it and read it. And I know most of you guys have those little people running around called children that won't let you just sit. I'm telling you, I've slowed down on my reading this week because of my kids. I'm like, you guys, you know what I'm in here doing? They're like, oh, here we go with Glennon Doyle again, blah, blah, blah. So grab the book, Untamed, and then let's talk about when we're going to put that workshop. How much is it, Nikki? I think I paid, so this says USA $28. I know I did not pay $28 on Amazon for this book. I would have, but I know I didn't. I'm thinking it's like 15 or 16 bucks on Amazon. You're going to have to meditate while stuck in line at Tagawa. You getting some flowers, Ivana? Jessie, you ordered it? Okay. Be ready to get uncomfortable. That's good. All right, so Untamed, I'm just going to keep on that. I'm not getting off that Untamed train because it is just an incredible book, definitely geared toward women. So that's why I like my girl squad to hop on that. Let me just show you guys something. Oh, you see that? Wait for it. Oh, Mama got her nails did yesterday. I've never been so happy to go into a nail salon masked up. They had their face gear on and, it was very controlled and stuff. And I was just like, we're good. My daughter and I went. We got our nails done yesterday. The reason I bring that up, one, is because they are fabulous and I'm feeling a lot more like myself right now. But I had an experience there yesterday and that's what prompted what we're going to work on today. We went in and you have to, sit separate and they control how many people are in there. They're handling it beautifully and as safely as we can. And there was this woman waiting and she had on her malas, right? Her malas. And then she had these earrings on that had the peace symbol. And I was like, okay, girl, I can get down with this vibration. And the ladies at the nail salon had written her appointment down at a different time. And so they were trying to explain what happened, and she's pulling out her phone like, this is what time I called you yesterday. We scheduled it for 3 o'clock, la, la, la. And, they had it written down at the wrong time. Whether it was her mistake or theirs, doesn't matter, right? She flipped out on these poor women, like flipped out. And so bad that I almost gave up Drew and I's appointment, not for her, because that little temper tantrum didn't deserve to be rewarded, but for, my warriors who decided to open up for us and control it by appointment only. I was just going to be like, for them, we will reschedule. But then this queen came out of the back and was like, oh no, you're not going to talk to my girls that way. she got it handled. But it got me thinking, because I made the assumption, because she had peace earrings on and the malas and all that, it got me thinking about congruence. And we talked about this last month, but we haven't talked about it in a while. Are you living congruent? Are your words matching your actions? All this work that we've been doing over the past 2 months virtually, are you putting it into practice? People even in my industry, they're like, oh, they're quoting Buddha all the time, Eckhart Tolle, la, 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 la. And then they go to the grocery store and yell at the cashier for double charging them for the bananas. That's not congruent. I can guarantee you will never see me in public acting different than what I am, because I've trained my little toddler spirit to know that we don't throw temper tantrums. And when you lose that congruency, I don't know, is that the word? It confuses your spirit, it knocks it out of balance, and it's like, wait, you were telling me we're all peace, love, and harmony, then why are you yelling at the barista because she gave you, whole milk instead of fat-free? That's confusing, and it doesn't make you feel good. When you're not living congruent, it doesn't feel good. So today, I would like for us to focus on a mantra that comes to you that's going to serve you. And you can call it an intention if you want, an intention for the day or for your life. But we want to feed the spirit that word, and the word, all the qualities that word embodies. So I'm going to need you to kind of get out of your head and get into your body. I'm going to use the word embodied a lot today, meaning, are you embodied in your quest for peace and love and harmony? Can you be that way with other people, even when the situations don't go your way? Are we constantly leaning into love hard? Or do we let fear, that's the ego, take over? Boom, irritability. You're yelling at someone, you're anxious, you're depressed, you're worried, you're la 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 la. Love disrupts fear. Love is cancer for your ego. And we do not want to live an ego-driven life. We want to live in awareness and love. And when we let the ego drive, it knocks us out of being congruent. Like, how embarrassed would you be if you're meditating all the time and you're spreading love and light and stuff, and then one of us saw you at a store yelling at someone? How embarrassed? You'd be embarrassed because you're not living in congruency. If you're not embarrassed, that means you're not ready yet to find that congruency, and that's okay. There are a lot of people out there that just aren't ready, and I'm cool with that. Like, that's fine. When they're ready, they're ready. But you're here and you know better. So let's feed the spirit a mantra or an intention, and then let's set a goal to live in that intention all day, no matter what. And it's a loving mantra, a mantra that lifts you up and gets you more close to your natural state. I always ask my kids, and they never really listen to me, so I don't know why I do it, but when they're making a decision or a choice or they're acting a certain way, I say, is that moving you closer to your values or further away from it? And they basically just tell me, Mom, your voodoo doesn't work on me. But I have to ask myself that, like, what I'm doing right now, does this move me closer to the values that I hold in my life, or is it taking me a little further away from it? And even coming down to behaviors like numbing. If you're using, okay, I won't go into the addiction thing, but is that moving you closer to your values? Walking through it, all that. Okay, let me see. Well, yeah, people need to be patient with others right now. Always. Terry's here. Ivana, yes and yes, yes, yes. Congruency. Before we get into it, let me just say I put the poll up as far as meditating in the park. We can do that in a group of 10 or fewer, so me and 9 of you. For next Tuesday or Thursday. You guys are leaning hard into the 3:30 or 5 o'clock time slots. So Ivana, I need to talk with you about that later today. Let me see what you said, Nikki. Addison's mom also says, if you feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders, you are making the right decision. Oh, so if you feel like it's been lifted, then you've done something that's right and congruent. I like it. I like that. So, yeah, let's just do, and we're going to do a dead silence. We're like gangster status now. When we gather in a group, I won't do silence yet because a lot of people are new to meditation, but you guys are, you're in. We've done this a few times and you guys are in. No soothing music. I've got a window open, so there might be a lawnmower or a bird or whatever, but otherwise it's just you and yourself and your pretty spirit. Hey Jean, welcome back, girl. I've missed you. Let's do this, you guys. Let's do this. Let's set an intention. Let's set a mantra that comes to you naturally. And then let's live our life congruently. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jesse, you like those silent ones. That guy just lit his lawnmower up. Should I shut the window or are we good? We're okay. We're okay. I did have to put a note on the door because there's a guy coming to spread for weeds again. Listen, True Green, I don't know. I think I've lost faith. Because I've been paying them for like months and there's still like more weeds than there were last summer. But I put a note on the door and said, Namaste, friend. Please do not ring the doorbell. We're meditating. Maybe I should invite him in to meditate those weeds out of my yard. All right. Get in it. Get where you're going to get. Close your pretty eyes. And let's just settle in. Giving yourself a moment to get used to being still. Just allowing your thoughts to float, to calm, telling your body you're okay. And now let's get intentional with that breath, you guys. Start pulling it in. You know what to do here. Deep restorative breath, pulling that in through your nose. Pause at the top and then audibly exhale out through your mouth. You know we want that exhale twice as long as the inhale, so let yourself be intentional and slow as you exhale. If you want to put some sound to it, stick out your tongue, get weird, do it. We want to get rid of the tension in your body, get rid of the tension in your mind, strengthening your vagus nerve. This is taking you out of fight or flight. We don't need that adrenaline, my friends. Let's get rid of it. Really good. Let's get one more. And you're welcome to stay with this style of breathing as long as you like. If you want to revisit this breathing while you're in meditation, that's awesome. You are welcome to do that. But if you are ready to start transitioning into your own rhythm of breath, let's slowly pull you out of restorative breath and into the rhythm that works for you. Taking note of how your body may feel a little different now. Soften your brow line. Relax your jaw. Checking your neck, checking your shoulders. Hips fully relaxed on the ground. And for the next few minutes, I'm just going to leave you in silence, just you and your beautiful spirit, never trying to fight off any thoughts that come into your mind, expanding your lens so that all noises and bodily sensations are part of the experience. And if a mantra comes naturally to you, organically, and pops into your mind, it's probably the right one. So don't overthink it. And we're going to use that word as an anchor. So if you start kind of drifting off to thoughts that don't serve you right now, that's okay. Bring your attention back to this mantra, to your anchor. And let yourself sit in stillness, my friends. This is where you'll find yourself. And this is where you'll find the answers that you need. My friends, this word, this mantra, if it's been swimming in your mind, I invite you to bring it back front and center, right in your mind's eye. Let it be written out so that you can see it. And I invite you to put a color to this word. Now imagine this color represents the qualities this mantra holds for you. And let's allow this color to envelop us. Imagine it expanding around the crown of your head, over your ears. And this is outwardly, not necessarily just the color on the inside, but coming out of you as if it were a bubble. Imagine it coming down your neck, and floating over your shoulders. Imagine it floating down your arms, coming out through your fingertips. Energy. Now this color is floating over your chest, wrapping around your rib cage, floating down your spine. Imagine it floating over your hips, and wrapping your legs. Imagine this color coating your feet and coming out of the bottoms of your feet and your toes. And for a moment, can you step out of yourself, turn around and look at yourself glowing this color? Do you see how beautiful you are? Now gently take a step forward and get back in your body. Knowing that the qualities of this word are becoming who you are. It's not just a word anymore. It's not just something you're striving toward. It's becoming who you are. And can you, in your beautiful glowing mind, say I am and follow it up with your mantra? We're going to pull out of this very gracefully with your eyes still closed. Start pulling air a little deeper in through your nose, and as you do, imagine that color getting brighter and expanding bigger. And as you exhale, imagine the energy of that word coming out of you, leaving through your forehead in that color. Very graceful. Each step or each breath just a little bit deeper. Pulling in the qualities of the word, your glow gets bigger, and then as you exhale, it's coming out of your forehead and you are releasing this word into the universe, because this is how you're going to be. This is the energy you will project all day. Let's get just a little bit more intentional with it. one more, you guys. Glowing brighter, brighter, brighter. And release out of your mouth, out of your forehead. The energy of this word. Really good. Really good. And when you're ready, just in your own beautiful time, gently open your eyes. Welcome back, my little glowworms. Dead silence mantra meditation. Yeah, that's gangster status, you guys. And also, 17. You're just in dead silence meditating for 15 minutes. That's after the breath work. Please take a moment to give yourself an internal high five for that. That is a tough thing to grind through, that dead silence, especially if you're new to meditation. How was it for you? You know I want to know what your word was, and you know I want to know what color you're glowing. You don't have to tell me. The word's pretty personal. I'll tell you mine. Mine was two. I had two today. I had courage and surrender, because I'm going through some stuff now. It's going to take a little bit of courage to walk through it. I can tell that I'm trying to avoid it, so I need some courage. And of course, the almighty surrender. You can only be brave if you're willing to let go. Those were mine. And I was glowing this like reddish yellow. I don't know. I want to walk around like that. I felt like, you know, like a goddess, just glowing red and yellow. Ah, Sasha, I'm so glad that you were here today. I'm glad to see you. So you guys, live your intention. When you set an intention, when you have a mantra and you live in it in congruence, you're far less likely to be a reactive asshole. Okay? So there you go. There's no reason to be reactive. That doesn't mean you're a doormat or that you get walked over. Of course not. Actually, when you're living in a state of love and you're leaning into love, you're more logical and you get further with sugar than you do with spice, my friends. So let's be the sugar. Let's be the sugar. Calm was your word, Jessie, and light blue. Ooh, girl, I knew you looked good in blue. Fuchsia Isis, yes. I can see that. I can see that. All right, you guys, so tomorrow we'll be back here. As far as the park meditation goes, just so you know, when we get together outside, either at Ivana's 2 acres, I was like, did you mean that when you said that? We will be doing the restorative stretching and meditation. So that's what that'll be. And then when we get together outside, still by donation only. There's other stuff that I'm going to be doing that I'll charge for, but not the meditations. You should probably budget 45 minutes to an hour just for that outside action. And then I think next week we're going to shoot for Monday, Wednesday, Friday live. And then we're just going to do some pop-up live meditations on the weekends, which I'll give you a heads up on. So you can count on next Monday, Wednesday, Friday, definitely going live. And either on Tuesday or Thursday or both, depending on what you guys say, we'll get together in person. As long as it's 10 of us or less, we're good. So yeah, if you want to throw your vote on that poll, it's on the Rebel Lotus Facebook page. And if you want to say, hey, that 3:30 time slot sounds good to me, just go ahead and vote. And then whichever one has the most votes, that's the time we'll do it. And hopefully everybody can make it that wants to. I'll do a sign-up sheet. The first 9 people, we're good to go. All right, my friends, bring those pretty hands to your heart center. Your glowy, glowy. Anytime you start bumping out of congruence today, come back to your color, and it'll trigger that word, that mantra, and that action will follow. It will. Had to miss today's, but I'll be back. Okay, all right, watch it later. It's good. It was a long one. I don't know, we're getting longer and longer because we're meditating like rock stars now. 15 minutes of dead silence meditation. All right, hands to heart center. Proud of you. Proud of you. Of course, we did have about 5 people drop off, so I don't know. I don't know who it was, but we lost a few to that silence. I'm proud of you guys. Please allow me to humbly close by saying, Namaste. Go live your mantra and glow all day, my beautiful friends. Always sending you loving vibrations. Peace be with all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. Bye, you guys.